Oh, welcome to Down South Football Podcast, man. It's your boy Renard Williams in the building. We got our man Chauncey Tuck hanging out at home for once. For once, he ain't on the road doing something. And we got the man David Gardner, IMD Gardner, popping in and out. Look, let me go ahead and explain to y'all what's going on with David. And I know how this gonna go. I know people gonna pop in and out, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Dave is having some trouble with his connection, but he will be in and out. Probably gonna try to be on his phone in a minute. So if y'all see Dave pop in and out, don't fret. It's just him.
Call Dave Magic Man. Magic Man. Now you see me? Now you know.
Hey man, look, man. Look. Now it's every 5 seconds.
Man, you better jump to the phone.
Man, you better just go on, put your phone on. I couldn't even get you introduced properly.
No, man.
I couldn't even get you introduced properly, dog.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, look. Pre-Thanksgiving, just talking a little bit of review of last week and what we're looking forward to for a rivalry weekend. Of course, y'all know we'll be back at least Saturday morning to talk about everything in depth in the rivalry. But since I had to do After Dark live by myself last week, and I didn't do After Dark. I kept it everything PG.
Yeah.
What was your impression? What was your impressions of last week, real quick? What's up, Nick Saban Jr.? I do, man. What's up, bro?
First of all, let me tell you about this guy just down there, Jonathan Thomas. He's a Roll Tide. Real good friend of mine, young buck. He's been wanting to join the show for like watch the show for the last probably like year or so. But I keep forgetting to tell him when we're live and everything. So shout out to Jonathan Thomas.
Well, hold
big
on.
fan. So
he was subscribed. He was already.
Yeah, that's what I tried to tell him, but he's a young spry fellow.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. I got you.
So yeah, so he's jumping around all the time. So but from this weekend, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on. Mr. Feely is in the building.
Yeah,
they need a bet this weekend. Who is it gonna be?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that, sure.
Yeah,
and
we'll do that later. But
everybody been asking us. I know a lot of people have been missing like the prediction show on Thursday, but like we do a lot of the predictions and previews on Saturday morning. So like I know y'all watching game day. We know that, but it seems to be a really popular thing. We come on about 10 o'clock and talk about the previews of the day and stuff like that that's going on, all that kind of stuff like that. But go ahead with your preview last week. Go ahead. Review last week.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, you did a good job of explaining pretty much everything. But I was like, what happened this weekend? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but no, we talked about this possibly happening because I think me and you discussed. I was hoping that this quarterback did not play, and just for Auburn just to, try to get through this because I knew there was going to be a severe letdown. Philip Montgomery probably won't have a job after the night. After the bowl weekend, so that was pretty bad. Sean said I was out of liquor this past weekend.
No, he went out.
I mean, like I said, Auburn went through a spell of playing mediocre teams, not teams that are not that good, and it showed. But hopefully they'll correct some of that stuff. Because a lot of people say they were looking forward to Bama. When you got your butt whooped like that, you wasn't looking forward to Alabama. You got your butt whooped. You know what I'm saying? These people came on your field, talked all this junk before game and after the game. Nah, it's just terrible. But everything held serve. Washington took care of business barely. It was touch and go for Washington. So They still remain in the top. They still remain top five. We'll talk about that here in a second. So, yeah. So everything. Bo is looking good. You ain't lying. Uh,
What what
Bo is looking good.
what else you got before? I mean, because
Yeah,
there was a couple.
UCLA beating USC like that. That was shocking. Um, I think Chip Kelly probably not going nowhere now. Um, Other than that, man, the I think the travesty up in Michigan, well, in Maryland this past weekend was kind of bad. That intentional grounding they got caught in the end zone on Tua little brother. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But other than that, everything was pretty good. And shout out, and I'd be remiss if I didn't say prayers go to Florida State quarterback. What's his name?
Jordan Travis. We
Jordan
talked about
Travis. So
talked
that
about
was
that a lot Saturday night when
that
we
was, that
was.
was I'm not gonna say it's a tough break. That's not trying to be funny or nothing.
I know you ain't trying to be funny.
Yeah,
We covered. I covered the seriousness of it Saturday night because I just hate to see that.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But other than that,
go away, Omar.
bodacious.
I'm not putting that up there. I'm not putting that coming up there.
Oh man,
I'm not putting that coming up there.
Bo was having fun. He's a dark horse for the Heisman.
He ain't talking about that, Bo. I'll explain later.
Okay, so Nick Saban Jr. said Freeze couldn't beat New Mexico last season at Liberty. Yeah, that's
no, he
true.
didn't.
Well,
he did
a
not.
lot of people don't understand that Freeze at that point in time, Freeze was his fifth string quarterback. So I took that with a grain of salt. But yeah, and people are like, "Well, this is the worst loss in Auburn history." No,
look. It's more than happened last week than down there. I get what you're saying, but it's like it's been beating the devil. I talked about a little bit Saturday, but mostly I was talking about a lot of other stuff. But with everything that happened, but before I go any further, I want to give a special shout out, for real, a special shout out to the boys down there in Tallahassee, not the Florida State boys either. This time, I don't want to give them too much of a shout out right now, because now we know where we are supposed to be next week, which is next Saturday at 3 p.m. Unfortunately, it's the same time as the SEC championship game, so we'll be pulling double duty with that SWAC championship game, December 2nd, 4 p.m. Eastern. So we will have Florida A&M, and now we will have Prairie View A&M after this weekend. So that matchup is now set.
Yep.
Can't wait to get down there next weekend. See them people.
I just want to go on the record. I picked Prairie View to win the SWAC. So my prediction.
I picked FAM to win the SWAC.
So we some smart cookies right here.
And we will have some. I'll have some more of my people, our people that we mess with. Hopefully, like next week to give us some better previews, and all that kind of good stuff like that. But I'm so ready to get down there to see them, man. Jackson State was great for us last year. Wonderful, loved it, great. Hopefully Tallahassee would treat us good this time. Gotta find a hotel.
Y'all have fun, man. I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, Tuck gonna be out of town. First of all, Tuck gonna be out of the country. Excuse me. Tuck does things internationally. He ain't got time for us little small. He ain't got time for little small people like that.
Chill out.
He ain't got time for us little small people right there. While Dave is trying his best to fix his connection, man. I wanted to talk a little bit, Tuck, about the CFP rankings that came out tonight, of course.
Right.
The CFP rankings that came out tonight, nothing really like blew me away, surprised me. But the big thing that they're trying to make a big deal out of nationally, I'm just talking about me personally. I say it didn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be. Is this the right one right here? Oh, that'd be NFL.
No, that was the draft. That was the draft logo. The draft.
Yeah, we did. When did we do the draft?
Yeah, we did. We did. We did the draft.
It was April. Let me see if I
Yeah,
can find it
April.
real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? The rankings that came out tonight. See what everybody got to say.
Yeah, I'm
Let me
not
see
logged
it.
in. So, all right, there you go.
There we go. All right, let me see if I can get Dave's back in here. So of course, some stuff stayed the same. That you might be echoing. Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, Washington. Then of course, that was the part where people were looking kind of crazy for some people with Washington and Florida State. But this is the part that we have been speaking of.
Yeah.
Listening to what the committee chairperson had to say and knowing what we know, like we kind of figured out that like this was possibly might happen. But they're not out of it. Like, now they're done. No, they're not done. But I knew with the strength of schedule, with the other stuff that happened, I get everybody focused on the zero. But if you really been watching this community and the way that the metrics have been going with everything, they've been wanting to do this for a week or so.
Yeah, I mean,
me personally, that's what I feel.
Because if you like you say, if you look at what the committee has done week per week, they really, I think they have done their due diligence by choosing these games per week. Okay, so Florida State played North Alabama, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Washington played Oregon State. Washington beat Oregon State in Corvallis. That has to count. That has to count for something. You just you're gonna, and then with that the strength of schedule, the strength of your competition that you played is what made them jump Florida State.
But it's not like, but they really just, they just flip flop though.
Yeah, but because I think it's warranted though, because if Florida State would have played somebody with the same caliber of Oregon State, let's say they would have played somebody like Pittsburgh this week at the same time, I don't think nothing happens. I think it stays even keel. But due to the fact they played a FCS school, this was bound to happen.
That's gonna be, that was the part that really kind of took it for me. Was when you look back at it, they've been kind of setting this up with what they have been talking about.
Right.
I don't like calling a grown man Boo. I'm sorry, I just got a problem with that. That's his Boo Kerrigan. Kerrigan, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
That's been the thing that although why Dave still got an echo. They killing him right now. He about to cut his internet service off tonight. But that was one of the things that we said beforehand, like when they was talking about that. But that was the only thing really with the rank surprised me. Everything's kind of holding serve, but you already know you got Ohio State and Michigan. You already know that. You already know you got Alabama, Georgia. That's gonna be coming up. Things are gonna continue to fall the way that they're quote unquote supposed to fall, but not really supposed to fall. But it's just kind of set up that way. It's just kind of been set up that way. But Nick Saban Jr. said, I don't think they should have dropped FSU until proven. I'm with you, but they tried to say that it wasn't about. I don't say they tried to say. They said it wasn't about Jordan Travis and his injury, because I heard them when they was asking him about that. They tried to say it wasn't about that, but they had been setting up Florida State for the last couple of weeks with some of the conversations. That's why, I tell people, stay for the conversation after the rankings release and listen to what Reese asks Boo Kerrigan every week. and how they are looking at certain things and the metrics and everything that goes along with the standards. So you
Mm-hmm.
know, uh oh. Sean asked us, how did the pre-Thanksgiving go at the Williams house? First of all, there was no pre-Thanksgiving. We just smoked. We just did a trial run of smoking a turkey. And Sean, guess what? I mean not Dave, but Tuck showed up out the blue. So I would let Tuck give his assessment of the trial run.
Well, thank you, Renard. I really appreciate Renard taking the time out to and Dave to smoke this turkey. The turkey was very delicious.
We know you ate enough of it.
It sure did. The especially the turkey leg portion, it tastes like the fair. So it was very good. The rub and the smoke, whatever they used, it was very good, very delicious. The meat fell right off of the bone.
Something's
Pause.
wrong with you.
So like I said,
Pause.
so I feel as though they did a good job. But yeah, it was a good time fellowship with, and being showed up also with Rome. Yeah, we had a good time fellowshipping for a little while before I had to get on out of there.
Yeah, to get on out there. So it was all good. It was all good, and glad we was able to smoke the play with a trial turkey and all that kind of stuff like that. So that was pretty good this past weekend. Asked what type of wood did I use? We used cherry, and then I used apple. I got there was some apple. I had cherry and apple going back and forth, and really only had a little bit of charcoal. We used
Yeah,
very
a
little
little bit,
charcoal, just a little
very
bit of
very.
charcoal, and mostly it was just wood smoke flavored. Had that thing good and injected and ready to go. Used a few different methods that I found, but we were good. We're good. But hey, Sean, I'm gonna ask this if Dave can. I don't know if Dave can stop, but he's trying to stay on. He got issues right now. He said, Dave, who you got in FSU in Florida and Michigan and Ohio State? I might not be able to join the Saturday show and need a bet this year.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear you just fine.
Florida State and
Mm, mm, mm.
where are they in the horseshoe? Where they playing?
I'm playing in the big house.
Oh, Florida State and Michigan.
Uh, that's his unofficial picks. He'll give them uh on Saturday. But speaking of rivalry week, one of the greatest weeks of the year. Uh, First of all, I want to give a clap that we got the Egg Bowl back on Thanksgiving night. So
Hmm.
we got Ole Miss and Mississippi State Thursday night. Also locally, we got Alabama State and Tuskegee in the Turkey Day Classic.
Officials take it.
Official, excuse me. I'm sorry, sir. The official Turkey Day Classic. You got some great matchups going down on Friday. You got Texas and Texas Tech, uh, Arkansas and Missouri. Just good games to be watching. You also got Penn State and Michigan State on that Friday.
Hmm.
And the coup de grace on Friday, you got Oregon State and Oregon. Then you got Ohio State, Michigan, Kentucky, Louisville, Texas A&M, LSU. Yes, that's a rivalry. Colorado, Utah, of course, the Iron Bowl. Arizona, Arizona State, Vanderbilt, Tennessee. Like it keeps going and going. And we already mentioned Florida State, Florida, Notre Dame, Stanford, Georgia, Georgia Tech. Like this is the rivalry week, man. It's the week that we've been looking for. It's a sad week because that means the end of the regular season. But
Hmm.
it's a week that I look forward to. Excuse me.
Hmm.
How do y'all feel about it?
It's the best time of the year. Uh, One, you get to experience, to be around your family around this time. The rivalries are based off of this. When you go to your cousin's house or family's house and grandma's house or whatever, they got Auburn, Alabama gear on. They want to talk about Auburn, Alabama, and they want to talk about other rivalries just around the area. They want to talk about Tuskegee, especially Tuskegee, Alabama State. They definitely, In my household, they talk about that, and also Alabama State, Alabama A&M. But that game was always being played, so they get to talk to Jungle whoever the winner is. So I think it's a big part. But like you said, it also is the dueling down of football season when that happens.
It is. It is. I think Dave is pretty stable now. No, I mean I'm saying that being real.
I know. I'm just like,
Well, I'm
because I want him.
shaking
I
my
want him to give
head.
him. I want him to give him thoughts. I just want him to give his thoughts. That's
I
all.
just ran a speed test. Can y'all see that?
But they don't say three.
It says, what does it say?
Three.
What does it say? My plan's supposed to be
100 and something, ain't it? Or 300?
500. 500.
Oh yeah,
500 meg. But you got 3 meg. But you got
you need to
DSL, boy.
call them folks tonight.
So
Yeah, they need to take this.
I'm tempted to read.
Oh boy.
Well,
oh boy, it's wrong. They said, look, man, y'all cut days some slack, man. Y'all cut days some slack. Go ahead, finish, sir.
Oh, I don't know what I was about to say. I was talking about my internet. You talking about this time of the year, right?
Yeah, we just talked a little bit about, what SWAC championship is and all that kind of stuff like that. We talked about a little bit of last weekend, but this is rivalry week, of course. We'll wait on you. We wait on you. Fine.
Okay, I think you play all year to get to this time of year. I mean, this is what it is. This could make or break a lot of seasons. Could kill a lot of dreams, but it also can put people in a good position to get somewhere. So
do I hear something being bored?
Hey man, it is this internet has driven me to drinking. Okay. I no longer care what I do because I might just go out at any moment. So it don't matter. It may not even get on the camera. It don't really matter.
I'm done.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's why we play. That's why we play the game to get to this week. The rivalry, man. It's no matter how bad your season is going, you can turn it around right here.
Do you? And this question can be for the audience, anybody pop in, because I think Nick Saban Jr. said it best. Upset season is upon us. My question to all of y'all is: do you see anybody? What do you see as a possible upset on Saturday?
Look,
Hey, I'm not. Look, don't talk about the Iron Bowl. That's just too easy. I just need something different. Name a game that you're looking at that you be like, man, it's a possibility right here. Of all these rivalry games, I don't care if it's North Carolina, NC State. I don't care if it's Washington State, Georgia. I mean, it goes down the line.
Besides Auburn, Alabama, I could see Oregon State slipping up on Oregon.
Mm-hmm. That's the one I was hoping you were going to go to.
That's the one I think could possibly happen.
But I don't think that's an upset, though. I don't think so.
You're right. That's true.
I mean, yeah, because you got the number one offense in the country.
Yeah.
Going up against a defense that's not good at all.
But you got a 1-loss team going against a 2-loss team?
No, Oregon State's lost 2 or 3.
They just lost 2.
2 or ever they lost 2 or 3.
I think they've only lost 2. Truth be told, I think they've only lost 2.
Look, I just want to see. I just want to make sure Jonathan was still there. Now I know he's still there.
I think
why? What did he say?
Auburn has no chance to let it go. There's always a chance, sir. They play the game. But anyway,
I refuse to comment on that game, much to say.
But no, we like I said, the number one game I feel that might occur will be Oregon State, Oregon. And would you call Michigan beating Ohio State an upset?
No, because Michigan is the favorite. But see, that's too close. That's 2 and 3. That's 2 and 3. That wouldn't consider any of those things. Like what Rob, I think like Nick Saban said, like anybody, when I say upset, that's gonna like throw off these plans. Especially like, do you think Texas Tech has any chance against Texas? Y'all know Texas will
is it in Lubbock or is it in Lubbock or in Austin?
You give me 5 seconds, I can tell you that.
Okay.
I think it's in Austin.
If it's in Austin, there's no chance it doesn't happen.
I
say no chance. Because they'll be the only chance. They're the only could be the only Big 12 representation in the college football playoff.
I mean,
Unless, like I said, I just don't see it. I think I don't. I mean, I don't. Texas been skating by the last couple of weeks. It's in Austin.
the game is at Austin. Yeah, the game is at Austin.
I don't know. I mean, anything could happen.
Penn State, Michigan State,
Penn State who?
and Michigan State.
Oh man, no. Penn State would blow doors off Michigan State.
That would be a upset.
But Penn State and Pittsburgh don't play no more. Didn't they used to play?
But they're not playing this week. I'll just put it like that. And that game is on Friday. That particular game is on Friday. What about Kentucky and Louisville? Can Kentucky beat Louisville?
Hey, you know what? That's a very interesting game.
Now the game is at Louisville.
Kentucky could play spoiler to Louisville. Kentucky does not like Louisville.
No, of course not.
I mean, the implications, especially with them being a top 10, is the game in Lexington or is it in Louisville?
Didn't I just say Louisville?
I didn't hear you. It's skipped.
I'm sorry, sir. Louisville. Is that better?
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, those are games like those things I look forward to.
Vanderbilt beating Tennessee is interesting.
It would be an upset, but
yeah,
I think it passed an upset.
We can't see Georgia Tech beating Georgia though, right? Come on, no, it would be an upset.
I mean, that's one thing that we could be.
Florida beating Florida State.
Now look, Florida beating Dave and Ben team would be an issue.
I mean, the discussion will be over if that were to happen.
Will we be able to get Ben back from that?
He's staying in Hawaii.
He gonna stay in Hawaii. He ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back. BYU,
you know what I'm
Oklahoma State.
But BYU or Oklahoma State will be one I wouldn't consider necessarily I guess because I don't consider them a rival. I guess that's
right. Because the BYU don't play Utah no more.
Maybe they play next week.
But no, championship weekend is next week though.
I know, but you do have some regular games on next week. Even though it's like the end of the regular season, but I think there is like some regular games next. You know what? Let me just check and see for myself.
Yeah, because I'm like,
See, you got New Mexico State and Liberty, and then you got see it.
Well, that's weird. I mean, that's the Holy War. I mean,
but they play early in the year though.
Oh,
I think they play like week 3 or something.
So like how Colorado State and Colorado does.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. It's not like designated for the last game of the season or anything of that nature or something like that. But
okay,
I mean that's just where we are with everything and where it's going. But Dave,
yo,
I hate to ask this question, but I gotta ask it. Give me your foe right now.
I like the 4 they got.
So you keeping your nose out?
I mean, it's gonna get decided anyway. I mean, it's gonna shake up anyway. Michigan and Ohio State got to play each other,
right?
So somebody's gonna have a loss. So it don't really bother me. If everybody holds serve and Michigan or Ohio State win, then you're gonna have 4 undefeated teams.
But they don't seem to be going by strictly undefeated though.
I think they would.
You thinking in that scenario they would? Do you think it depends on how well Florida State looks?
If Florida State wins out, there's no way they're keeping them out of the college football playoff.
You sure about that?
Yes, I guarantee they'll not kick them out.
No way possible. Guarantees now.
Yeah, I know about guarantees, but I just I just don't see it happening. It's I don't know. I don't know because Auburn, not Auburn. No, I watched the basketball game.
Can you please not say
I'm
their
sorry,
name no more?
Georgia. All right, so you got Georgia. Let's say Michigan does beat Ohio State. So we do
I'll
what
just I'll make it easier for you. Keep
we do
talking.
Georgia. All right, Georgia beats Michigan. Oh, yeah, Michigan beats Ohio State. So you have Georgia at 1, Michigan at 2. Uh, so let's say Georgia beats Alabama, of course. You have Georgia at 1, Michigan at 2. Washington beats Oregon. So they'll put Washington at 3, and Florida State slides up to 4 if they win out. Boom, there it is. And Texas will be 5, Alabama will be 6.
I
That's
don't.
it. That's if that whole serves.
Right.
Okay.
But if I wanted to pick my top 4 right now, if what I think is going to happen is going to be Georgia, it's going to be Georgia, Ohio State, Oregon, and Texas.
And see, Jonathan, the thing about it is, and see, I've heard that argument before about people saying like, well, who's playing the best? They don't go by who's playing the best. They go, it's going to go by resume.
Yeah.
It's going to go by resume. If I, playing the best is a great thing for people to feel, but like if you don't have the opportunity to go ahead, that's why I keep saying with Alabama, I feel like they got the opportunity because they the one that be if Georgia holds serve, which we expect to, you got a chance to knock off the number 1 team in the country, and you sitting right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is going to come in if you talk about Alabama, how you got that roadblock of Texas, so you cheering for Texas Tech, but when it really come down to it, the big mess. I saw a scenario today just made me shake my head. I said I can't look at this. I can't deal with these different scenarios on some stuff, but that's where it is. And remember, I think about what 4 or 5 weeks ago on this particular show, somebody said that people need to watch the metrics and everything around it because you still need the other teams to make you look better.
We said that. We said that because we try to tell one of our brothers it's all about you want these people to win. You need like who is your best win? Uh, and right now it's kind of kicking Florida State that Clemson's not doing that well. Oh, South Carolina and Clemson, I forgot about them.
Yeah, so I said it's too many for me to keep
So
up.
if South Carolina beats Clemson, now I mean LSU is still your best win, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
We
it's,
will
it's,
have.
it's gonna be interesting how they gonna put all this stuff together. Cause it could happen. I mean, anything happen. I mean, Bama is still alive and well. If Alabama beats Georgia, are you going to keep Bama out for being the number 1 team and beating everybody else? Like they got what they beat LSU. So LSU is like the number 13 team. They beat no, not Missouri. They beat LSU. Who else? Tennessee.
See, here's where I try to get people to really understand this. Take your fandom out of it, and I can't get most people to understand this. Take your fandom out of it, okay? I can argue 6,000 ways for one of those 7, 8 teams, but it don't matter my argument. It only matters what the committee argument is and the metrics that they're going by and everything that they're doing, and also now with different eye tests, the eye test and resume and all that kind of stuff like that. You already know you got one that's going to be decided on Saturday, Ohio State and Michigan. Okay, that's where we are. Like I said, I can make an argument for 1 through 8 easily. So that's why things have to shake down past what you see as a record, which is why we were talking about strength of schedule and why you needed other people to keep winning and how you're positioned. The best thing Alabama did was lose to a Texas and have a Texas not pull what I call a Texas-like season and go and lose 3-4 games because that boosts your strength of schedule because that's why that team in front of you has not moved. That was the best thing that could have ever happened to them. And plus, it was early in the year. It was early in the year. And so what you can keep doing is continue to build, keep better and better, get better and better and better and better and better and better. But you position yourself because of different things that happened to get to that point, to get to that far. I don't know, Dave. Dave said he ready to go 2024, but
we all said that though.
Are you ready? Are you gonna miss debating these four every week?
No, because we debate, and we all sit here and know that it's about to shake out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if everybody holds serve, it's easy.
Yeah.
If Washington lose, Georgia lose, then the thing can get murky. But right now, I mean, it'll look you'll have a better picture after Saturday.
Yeah, after this Saturday, you have definitely a better picture. And the thing that when we compare resumes and where it is, it's like Michigan had to get it when they got up there at that time and who they were. And same thing with Ohio State. Like, we knew this showdown was coming.
Mm-hmm.
We knew this showdown was coming. But you can look at a lot of scenarios for different teams, whether it's Oregon, Washington. Like, if you replay that game again now, Oregon
will probably
win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. That's why it's a double-edged sword. You can't do away with the fact that Washington beat Oregon, which is why they holding that serve where they are. But you also can't say that Oregon ain't playing good ball, and right now they might have been the better team. Which a lot of people said at that time they thought Oregon might have been the better team at the time that they actually lost that game.
Mm-hmm.
So if they meet in the Pac-12 championship game, if Oregon revenges that loss, if things fall the right way, then it's like
Oregon, because Oregon would then have a top 4 win. So there you go. I mean, what their resume gets better off of that one game. Their resume gets better.
It all depends on the perspective of what team you're looking at. There are scenarios for every team, like I said, in the top 1 through 8. And if you're Georgia, you just got to win. You can't. You can't lose to Georgia Tech.
Well, they don't do that.
If you lose to Georgia Tech, then it's over with. Now, if you lose to Bama,
it has to be real close.
It can't, bro. It's got to be 50-yard field goal, and they won by 1.
I still don't think they'll get in because of what happens at the bottom.
Man, give me my 12. Give me my 12.
Look, we say that
even though the format not decided yet, give me my 12.
Look, we can say the debate won't end.
Oh, it's gonna get too strong.
But look, it's gonna. All we're gonna do is we're gonna debate the last 4 of we're gonna debate 8 through 12. Then 9 through 12, whatever. Then we'll debate that because we're gonna why 13, 14, and 15 can't get in,
bro. That's gonna be the bigger beauty of it to me. It's like if you can get in that top 12, you got a better chance. You got a better chance with what you're doing. I think that was the whole purpose of it, to give it a better chance. Now we're gonna see how this format is gonna come out because they keep changing it. They keep changing. They still voting on it right now. Like Ross Diller just said, that part is still being worked out and 100% solidified. And once that's solidified, you can know better if it's gonna be 6-6, 5-7, how it's gonna work. How's the thing with the Pac-12 going to work? You can't consider them a conference when it's 2 people. You got Washington State and Oregon State. Like, where do you go from there? Right. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a real question right there. That's a real question right there. So, since we know we won't be on before Thursday, probably. What's your key to Ole Miss and Mississippi State? Can Mississippi State pull off the upset against Ole Miss?
No.
That's that. See why you got. Look, we're gonna watch the game. Okay, it's Thanksgiving night. Stop hating. Why you hating? Dave, who you got in the Egg Bowl?
I mean, that game there is probably it's just as weird as the Iron Bowl, honestly. In some ways, weirder.
It's very much weird. We got folks peeing on dogs, fake dogs.
I mean. I'm gonna go with Ole Miss, man, but I'm gonna be rooting for Mississippi State
because the game is in Starkville, right? I think the game is in Starkville this year.
Yeah, it is. It's start with this year.
Oh, I need to catch up on something. I'm sorry.
Look, let me tell you something.
What up, Jared, my boy?
If if Lane is auditioning for Texas A&M, he's gonna
Can
light
we
that
not? Can we
scoreboard
not?
up.
Can we not?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Hold
sorry.
on, hold on. I'm sorry, Dave. Can we vote on this?
Yes. The
Can we
eyes have it.
stop hearing Lane's name about any damn coaching
But
search? I am tired. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Get Ole Miss to the West first.
boy, for real.
It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
You can't beat your daddy.
Win
See, y'all,
something.
y'all made me go there today. Y'all made me go there. I'm tired of hearing his name, bro. I'm
Well,
tired of hearing his name.
gonna be there, man. It's
So
gonna be
y'all gonna let Jimbo go and then y'all gonna go get Lane
there. Lateral move.
to do what?
They ain't even a lateral move to be accurate. But I mean, but who else you gonna get? Look, I mean, if you want to talk about it, but who else you gonna get?
You need a ball coach, not a name.
What ball coach is out there then? I don't know. I mean, like
It's a lot of them out there. It's just they're not well known because when you talk about just a ball coach, there's a lot of good football coaches out there. They don't need to go get another name. You just spent over $500 million on a name.
was it a name or a ball coach though?
Who?
They thought it was a ball coach.
First of
Jimbo?
all, shout out to Ben. Shout out to Ben. Because Ben told y'all when they
Mhm.
first hired Jimbo what they were gonna do and what they did in Florida State. Y'all know Ben bleed Florida State like don't nobody else. He told y'all exactly what Jimbo was gonna do. Now Jimbo getting $35 million in 90 days to sit at home, regardless.
But I mean I see your your point. But who else is out there? You think they going like James Franklin?
What I'm saying to you is that that's still a name, though. There's a lot of good coaches in this industry. That's
But you
maybe
think Texas
not.
A&M
Maybe that's not the name that people gonna get. But I'm saying like coaching wise, like, and it might be an inner thing, like where you might not know the name personally. We might not know the name because being popular, but bro, you can't go from a Jimbo to a Lane, and ain't Lane. At least Jimbo got a national championship.
Lane ain't done a dang thing.
I'm just saying, great offensive coordinator does that part well. Can he manage that type of environment when you can't even manage Oxford, Mississippi?
I mean, well, he done. He has won 10. He has won 10 games in. I mean, 10 games in 3 straight years, right?
Are you Jimmy Sexton?
I'm just.
Are you
I'm
the
just throwing
agent
out
right
there.
now?
But what coach besides the names of Saban and besides Kirby has done whatever they've done? I mean,
Give,
who are we? Who?
are
If you
you
say
looking for?
ball
Are you
coaches,
looking for a proven? When I say proven, is that what you're looking for? Someone name you know? Oh,
if
like Nick Saban Jr. said. Hold on, I'm gonna read Sean comment first.
I didn't know
I
Jay
know.
Nelson lost. I didn't know they lost either.
Yeah, they lost. Yeah,
That's
they won't have game day back no more. I know JMU lost, but what's your opinion on the NCAA ruling? Also, will there be an exception for a bowl play this year on red shirt and allow 5 games to be played? First part of the question, my opinion on it is that it's BS, but I think because there's not going to be enough teams to qualify, James Madison and Jacksonville State are going to be right there on the top of the list even before they go to the 5 and 17.
right.
That's the last thing I heard about that part of it. Because of so many bowl games. And will there be an exception for the bowl play? I don't think so. I think the 4 is still the 4.
Yeah. Yeah. The 4 is 4. You can't. It's not regular season, bowl season because everything is considered a game now. Like as far as college football, stats and everything now is considered football. So that game counts as if you have
Right,
4
right.
games and you play that bowl game. That's number 5.
Right.
I would love to see it personally. Dave, how you feel about that?
I mean, I would love to see it too. I'm like you. Yeah. I mean, it's a bowl game. It's a Don't count for nothing. Right?
It's a dumb rule that the reason why Jacksonville State and James Madison cannot compete. It's a dumb rule that was implemented long time ago before anything current with the NCAA infrastructure. It's not a viable rule in today's environment.
Right.
And move on from that way. That's just kind of where it is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just where it is. Like I said, I hope the Wi-Fi work in Tallahassee because
I hope the Wi-Fi works.
No, not yours Wi-Fi today. I'm talking about like on the phone. So we can keep up with everything while we on the sideline watching the SWAC championship.
Yeah, Augusta A&M, that'd be hilarious,
bruh. Augusta A&M, what? Talking about Alabama A&M? Dave, would y'all take Gus? Would y'all take Gus, Dave? Would y'all take Gus?
He probably talking about Texas.
I know he talking about Texas A&M, but I'm saying, would you take Gus though?
Yeah, man, I would tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
We gotta run the ball and.
You gotta run the ball with a bulldog.
I won't let him. I want Art Browse.
You want Art Browse?
Why not? He's been cleared of all this charge.
Yeah,
hey, think about it. You had
clear is a fuzzy word right now. But
don't forget.
Don't make me do the conceited meme.
I mean, we want to get as HBCU, we want to be all self-righteous. This, that, man. Look, you want your program to take off. Go get him.
Let me tell you, if Art Browse comes to normal Alabama,
Art Browse is really supposed to be in the state of Alabama, but some things just don't work out because some looks just don't look good.
I mean, here's the
thing. They got mad because Libby. That's Libby. That's his father-in-law. Libby brought him onto the field, bro. And he had Oklahoma gear on. He brought him to the field, and they changed all their rules about making sure that we understand who's coming to the field. And our browser do nothing as far as that day. He didn't do nothing. He just showed.
I'm glad you clarified and said that day.
Yeah, I said that day. If that happened, there's no way.
I'm just saying, man. This is how did this conversation get talked about?
I know, but you want to shot in the dark. He shot in the dark.
I think it's absolutely no way it works.
Omar, this your fault.
But you think about it, Hugh had hired him at Grambling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We want to make all this uproar. We want to make an uproar of everything else, but damn 6 and Red can go make all this. Got 5 years old talking about some ski in Pound Town. We don't make no dang on concession about that. You got kindergarten, little girl talking about Pound Town, but then I get out Brown a job to better your college. Now I'm the man. I yield my time.
He said they got 5 years. They got 5-year-olds.
I mean, they do though. Like you ain't seen the video of him, the girl of the 5-year-old repeat all the sexy red lyrics.
Oh, yes. Lord, Jesus Christ.
But let me stop. I can't do that. Hold on, but let me
get Art Brown to better my program. He wasn't even in Pound Town.
Pound Town. I was thinking Pound Town.
How we get here, Lord? Lord help me. How we get here?
All I needed was a second for my internet to give me some grace.
Hey, I got a question.
The good Lord knew what he was doing.
Dave, I got a question. But I got a real question. Look, Art Browse is not on the planes because they like, look, we letting you slide with your sexual experience.
I know that was in the look.
We can't have both of y'all.
Wait a minute now.
Wait a minute. Wait. You was calling hookers and whatever he was doing. Like
He said, all right, since y'all hired me, let's throw some names out there.
Yeah, you gonna try to throw Art Browse out there. Man, they 86 that name that quick. and what they want to say, bro, we wasn't desperate. You wouldn't be.
I know that's right. Exactly. We were that
And the crazy part though, Art went and got a high school coaching job.
Yeah, he did.
He's going to be at a high school.
When I saw it, I just did.
And they give this high school hell every time they talk about Art Briles being their head coach.
Well, I tell you what, can you
imagine? It's gonna come a time.
Can you imagine what the funding and just everything would look? Oh my God, it'll be next level. But
look what Jared said. Look what Jared said. Jared said, "Yep, a stick with red weed, calling herself sexy red. Lord, the standards have plummeted."
But y'all, but they don't want to hire Art Briles.
What the folks that's listening to that, they don't do the hiring.
So they do that background check.
Anyway, back to where we got to have.
I mean, shucks. I mean, how many presidents do they hire that steal money? They do the background check on that.
On say what now?
I didn't
hear what you said. No, for real, I didn't hear what you said.
I said they must. Speaking of background checks, they can't do it on some of these presidents that they hired schools. They do more stealing than anybody. But you won't let me have Art Briles.
Y'all are going to Florida A&M this weekend. So.
See, when nobody going there but you. Be there alone. I ain't talking. Florida A&M, we love you. You ain't finna get me in trouble, bro. I'll be walking around this. This sweatshirt. Oh, that's the one right there. Get him. Wasn't me. I'll be.
No, I'm probably the only Alabama A&M fan in the world that want Art Briles.
I doubt that though. I doubt if you're the only one. I think most people won't say they want him at that level because they don't think he will stay. When I say stay longer than a year.
I mean, hell, you got one that stayed 1 or 2 years too long. So what's the difference?
Can't stay too long. Gotta keep moving.
So,
my team is waiting.
Prime stayed at Jackson State. What, 2 seasons?
3.
Hell, he had gang. Was it 3?
3. 3. Oh, it was 3. It was 3.
2.
It was 3. He didn't do 2
because he did the.
Then he got back.
Shador has played. So y'all counting the Kobe?
Yeah, we count Kobe.
Yeah, okay, yeah, counting Kobe. All right, so yeah, he gave him 3. He gave him 3 seasons. I mean, shucks.
3 seasons, 2 full years. How about
2 full years?
2 full years, 2 SWAC championship, and a
You gotta laugh at this internet right now. You gotta laugh. That's all you gotta
but my internet, first of all, internet is straight trash. Spectrum, you better hope y'all ass are closed when the show is over with. I don't want to hear that about running no speed tests. I ran all the damn tests. I'm not reboot nothing.
Right. Oh my God, I'm done with that today. Anyway, back to the lecture at hand. Like said. When we are with college football and preview, talking more about the rivalry week itself. Did you see anything else that you are probably interested in? I love the rivalry weekend because the games are Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get it the whole holiday weekend, and you're gonna get it early. You're gonna get like 11 a.m. on Friday.
Right.
So, you're gonna get the Egg Bowl on that night. Like, how can you not just be happy about getting football back? But we said that we might see something strange happen this weekend. We'll see y'all Saturday morning, since some folks can't go someplace because of different people and different things, but we're gonna leave that alone. I won't have that problem next year, but missing the tailgate and all this is all the free food because some folks don't want to have it.
Oh, we'll be better.
We'll deal with that later. Y'all don't understand. That's just me rumbling about something. No, it's not really tough. It's not tough fault. It's really a collective fault because really it should have been done in October.
Right.
And we had really been on it in October. We would be sitting down there with a real turkey leg. But things happen. So we're gonna make the best of it either way it go. But I'm really looking forward to it, ready for it. Anything like that, Dave? I know we didn't get a chance to. I mean, Tuck went on his long rant. What did you from anything from last weekend? Anything from last week? He cut it out. Anything from last weekend? Everybody was tied up, so it was just me on the after dark, and it was really just after dark because of the time. It wasn't like our traditional after dark because there was really no like going off. Somebody just asked me where's Ben. Ben is off on vacation in Hawaii this week. So
his 4th vacation of the year.
Yeah, 4th vacation. So he's in Hawaii this Thanksgiving week. So whatever. So Dave, what's your anything from last weekend stick out to you that really ain't that we ain't really talked about before?
Yeah, man. My prediction is holding true.
Which one?
That the Buffs will not get another win this year.
You stupid.
You know why I love the Buffs, boy. I mean, I tuned in. I can't get enough of it. I swear I cannot get enough of it.
You were really stupid.
You know how you get out of school and come home and watch the Dukes of Hazzard?
Boy, stop, man. Stop,
yeah,
man.
But that's how I am. That's how I am looking at that schedule, boy. I can't get enough of it. You gotta love them Buffs. Boy, they terrible. They hitting each other in the head with footballs, all kinds of stuff.
This man said when they get
man, goddamn, Shadul got the ball, got hiked to the nuts.
God.
It was terrible. It's must-see TV. If you haven't seen it, you need to tune in.
Oh my God. That's guys, you know that feeling when you guys
I'm so done with you now. I'm so done with you.
I swear, that's the highlight of my weekend. Matter of fact, I was disappointed because they played on Friday. I be wanting to take me on home. I be like, hey, so, you get in the bed and watch the Pac-12 at the dog, man. Just kind of they playing land. Whoo, boy. Hey, Sean, that Louis came straight from Chinatown, dog. It ain't had no paperwork. Ain't no paperwork for that.
Ain't no authentication on that, buddy.
You know the little warranty card they put in there, you supposed to sit back?
No.
The expressions and views on the program is not affiliated with Down South Football. It's a brand. The individual.
What time they play this week?
I can tell you right quick.
Give me 2 seconds.
It's probably gonna be early. Saturday they play at. Let me look. Dang, I thought I was gonna be able to see it. I guess. Oh, no wonder it's filtered on top 25.
Oh boy, they play at 2:00 Saturday.
But
that was not a shot. I was literally looking for
it.
Sure. No, bro, I don't take no shot because I know Dion gonna do the thing. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, man. They play at 2:00 on Saturday, boy.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, he catching all kind of all kind of what. But like I said, man, it's all a fun game. But we know that he gonna bounce back. We know he done already let you know he gonna bounce back. But it's really not for us people like us who been in it. It's the ones that jumped on the train. Look, you can't do the Marcus Spears on me.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. That statement you made, we know. Those
see how God works.
Hey. Those views, what Renard Williams is spewing right now, are his views and his views alone. The show as a whole does not feel that way.
So you don't think Prime gonna bounce back? I'm asking. Maybe not this year. You don't think he's gonna bounce back like?
Well, we know he won't bounce back this year
in the Big 12.
Look, okay, hold on now. The man won 4 ball games. Okay, that's still
which is a 400% improvement.
A whole 100% improvement.
Listen. So you know what? Prime strikes again. Of all the jobs in the world,
here we go.
They take the one they ain't win with one game. So if I win 2 or 3, I turn this ship around. You won 4 games. You should have had 5 because you was up 29-0. If you win that game, then maybe, just maybe, you squeak another one out and get the 6 wins. But you know what you did? You slung it on the wall. And now,
what did you say? Hey, what did you say about A&M and what they did?
I thought they told me slung it on the wall too.
You said they shot
Hold
their
on.
low. Yeah.
Man, look, man, what are you talking about? What you mean by that, bro? Bro, come on now. Come on,
Dave. Come on, Dave. I like that.
Dave, come on now.
Once he thought he had it was fool's gold.
I am cheering for D. I don't have nothing personal against D. I really don't.
Like,
it's not. And I will say this, and I will say this about what Dave's saying. I will say this about what Dave is saying. See, the difference is that when you involved in this whole circle is different compared to the ones that just I'm finna get in trouble again. For the ones who just like hop on the train and then got something to say when the sign of trouble gone the other way.
Mm-hmm.
But so y'all make it look bad because y'all hype, and then you get quiet, like like my friend Butterman said, like he said, y'all been quiet the last few weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what, and I think he's talking about the ones that just hopped on and just like y'all hopped on and then like jump on every single thing. Let me tell you, we didn't have a huge issue. We didn't have an issue with pride. You know what I'm saying? When it was like that, but like some of y'all talking about stuff y'all don't know anything about. And that's where we come in and y'all like, oh, y'all just hating. Bro, nobody is hating. State the fact it's not hating.
Look, don't think about that. It's true. When we came back from Jackson last year, them folks thought we were hating on Prime.
Oh my God. All the thing
we thought we was just reporting the news.
We just go live and say the man didn't show up for the press conference. We was in the press conference, and the man didn't show up for the press conference, and then there go the football team bus right here, and he already gone. That's already what we said.
That's always what we said. And they said, oh, y'all just hating on the man, blah, blah, blah. And then
you're right. Sure, you're right.
Yeah. And then the thing is, though, we got it caught. But see, we got caught. I remember last year, man, we got caught in the middle of everything because people thought we was hating on them, and then people thought we were praising them at the same time. And we were just catching strays for no reason.
We just catch strays for no reason. And it's one of those things like people are attracted to the aura of everything that he does. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like everything. And he's always been that visible person. Do I believe football-wise he's gonna get them right? Yeah, I think they'll be even more improved next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, but these same issues that we're talking about now are the same issues that we said before TCU game.
Yeah.
We didn't know that TCU was gonna not be as good. And it's all credit to what Colorado did.
Right.
But they walked in with Sean Lewis. We talked about him, how great of an offensive coordinator he was as a head coach. We talked about the other stuff that they had going into it. We also talked about their holes before we started the year. So we said 4 or 5 victories would be great. But what happened was when they beat TCU, everybody thought it was the same TCU team that played in the national championship against Georgia, and we told you that it wasn't. But we didn't think they were going to beat Colorado. We didn't. We thought that they would beat Colorado, excuse me.
Yeah.
But it's not like we were sitting here saying like anything out of ordinary. The same issues is happening right now. They're just showing they're showing their head now instead of showing it in the first game of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Now I ain't go as far as some folks say it was the worst roster in college football.
First of all, Ross Perot, that was
stop
great. That was great for Little Downs. He is the truth of the matter. Colorado, how many head coaches has University of Alabama had? Just rough number. You think? Just throw a number in the history.
20?
10, 20, I don't
know. So between 10 and 20.
Omar, how many head coaches y'all had in Alabama history? I don't know. What's up?
The reason I say that because you talking about a university that had over 26 or 27 head coaches. Okay, Colorado. How many national championships?
One?
Get one.
See, God don't like it.
One?
Sean said they had 4 in 2006.
That is true.
Okay.
That is true.
So the point I'm making is one had 4 and one has had over 26 or 27. You're at a program where this deck is stacked against you. I don't really care if it's prime. Yeah, they could be. You can go get Bell Bryant. I don't care who it is. It's just historically just been a tough place to. They've had their moments. I remember the times when Colorado have had their moments. They had some darn good players, but all in all, it's a tough place. Now Deion took this job. They won 1 game. He knew that he come in here and win 4 or 5 games. Then hey, he got a leg to stand on. He could buy himself some time. But in the big scheme of things, yes, Texas and Oklahoma leaving the Big 12, but bro, the Big 12 still gonna be tough.
Oh yeah.
They still gonna be tough. It ain't gonna be a lot of easy wins.
That's I'm with you, Dave. That's enough Colorado talk for tonight. Let's get back to the.
Who said it's enough Colorado talk?
I did. Because first of all, Dave, if we could we go out to Colorado, let's focus on the season. That's a great
first of all, I couldn't talk the first 20 minutes of the
But
show.
that's true. That's true. So you go ahead.
You should at least yield your time to at least one time.
I'm gonna yield your time. I'm gonna let you have what you got to say.
But you know what? Sir. I yield my time back to Senator Williams. I don't want to talk no more.
I don't. Why?
He don't want to talk no more.
Y'all see how this stuff happened, right? Now you go. There you go. Now get back on here.
What?
Finish what you got to say.
I'm done. Let's talk about Auburn.
I don't want to talk. I definitely don't want to talk about them.
We keep talking about.
I was talking more about the rivalry games and the playoffs.
We're talking about Colorado. We'll talk about that mess. But
what?
Y'all asked me what was that I looked at that from Friday. I mean, from this past weekend. I said the highlight of my weekend were those buffs.
And that's why we had to mess with you. That's why we had to mess with you when I was like, ain't no more. That's why when I said ain't no more Colorado talk, I was really messing with you because I knew you was ready to come at it.
Ooh, boy, when you said that, I was like, you and teed them up.
I love it. I love it.
If Colorado upset, let me tell you something. Colorado upsets Utah. The Colorado upsets Utah. Boy, Dave ain't gonna be able to. Dave ain't gonna say nothing. All he gonna say is, "Well, it won 5, it won 6."
I mean, look, if Colorado beat Utah, Dave won't come back on here for the next show.
I pray that Texas A&M offered Prime his job, and he should take it.
Okay. Jonathan asks, who is Bama head coach after Saban retires? I guess I'm banned from saying this name.
Yeah, you better not say that damn name.
I'm banned from saying this name.
I'm so sick of this guy name. Oh,
can I ask a question though? Can I ask a serious question?
Yeah.
The name you about to say, why you think that? I'm being serious when I ask that.
One reason is because he was very successful as offensive coordinator there. But
so was but
if we going off of everything, like I said, somebody said, Sean said,
Dan Smart run defense. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I get out of the way.
If you want to keep it, if you want to keep it defensively, if you want to keep it off defensively, then you go Dan Lanning. But if you want to keep it, you don't want to go to an offensive minded coach. You go to Kiffin.
Who?
Kiffin.
Who?
Lane Kiffin.
I'm gonna start treating him like Mike Jones.
Cause then you would try to say, because then you'll be trying to say,
you talk about Colorado.
You want to talk about Dabo? You want to bring Dabo into this conversation?
He does not get mentioned on this show. Dabo Swing.
To do what?
To be coach of Alabama. He's only had one bad year.
Y'all going to see you talking this stuff that look. Shut up, look.
Bruh,
back to Colorado.
I can't even say what I want to say on there.
Back to Colorado.
I knew once Tuck started talking, my conversation would sound better and better.
Bruh, let better and better. There is a committee. There is people that's already on that thing to get the replacement. I'm letting them handle it because it's gonna be 6,000 names, and I know there's people that are already working on it. But I'm not. First of all, y'all keep saying that. I ain't confident the man ain't gonna be here another 10 years.
Look, man, let's
On
be
the
real.
sideline. I'm just saying.
Father Time is undefeated.
He could be undefeated. He could be undefeated, but that don't mean Father Time comes before you're 90. That don't mean nothing.
He gonna be coaching at 90, bro.
Let me tell you something. Y'all said he wasn't gonna be coaching now.
I said when I said like a couple years ago, I said give him 5 years. I got 2 more years.
Look. I'm look. They like he said, they don't make them like him no more.
That's true.
They don't look like they like me. I told me and Dave had a conversation about like our parents. They don't make them like that no more. They don't make him like that no more. And plus, he loves what he does and the organizational skills that he's had and the people that he likes to have around him. The knowledge of football ain't going nowhere. Now, you might not be able to do whatever you was doing beforehand, but your knowledge of football ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Well,
bruh. Hey, Jonathan, the contract is in 2029. Which
the contract ends in 2029.
He will be 80 years old. I mean, contracts are contracts. I mean, he's not. I don't think he'll.
I'm not. At what point,
nothing past him right now, though. I just don't.
But at what point? This is just kind of just topic though. But at what point do you just enjoy the fruits of your labor, bro?
Right.
But I think the fruits of his labor is the process, though.
But you got to be able to enjoy it sometime, though, right?
I think the process. He just buy $17 million.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. Let's think about it.
Bro,
if you bought that house down there, you got to enjoy the house.
Yeah, but I believe he got grandkids and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, he got 2 now.
2 or 3.
Yeah,
2 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So he probably at a point where he's probably one of them guys that he probably mistreated himself just to make sure everybody is good.
He's about to build this dealership, this multi-billion-dollar dealership between Hoover and Grant Mill Road.
And
I think they're finna get ready to sell all of it. Just build this huge one in Grant Mill.
No, did you see what he just acquired with the company in Florida?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I think he's about to even build it'll be a manufacturing Mercedes plant now for the brand new AMG SUVs is about to drop. So
speaking of AMGs, if you're still watching this broadcast and you had not subscribed, you hit the subscribe button. And,
he said, speaking of AMG.
Yeah, speaking of AMG, we definitely need y'all to hit the like and subscribe, but we appreciate y'all, the ones that do that. Okay, the wrap is up. Not wrap all the way up, but I think we hit on the playoffs. We definitely looking forward to the rivalry weekend. One thing that I want to put on y'all plate, not just the people on the panel, but people in the audience too. And I'm telling you this now on November 21st. I said it about a month or so ago. Do not be surprised. Wait, Dave, come back. Do not be surprised when the transfer portal opens. Do not be surprised at the names you're about to see.
It's gonna be some surprises.
I'm just telling you now because some of these names, and you're gonna be like, dang, they committed quick. That's because they really committed in October. I'm quiet.
Oh man, you stupid.
I'm just letting y'all know. Get ready. I'm just telling you, get ready. Okay. Just it is what it is, but enjoy it. It's gonna be a wild ride because some of these names is out here on every level. There's gonna be a lot of FCS to FBS.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be a lot of FBS to FCS.
because
D2
yeah,
to
I'm about to
FBS.
say, yes, that's about to be the whole college football derivative is about to change in every aspect possible. And everybody, we get NCAA college football next year on PlayStation 5. On every platform, but we get it. Can't wait. Oh,
We done told y'all fast forward up to 2024.
EA.
We done made it through 2023 almost, Dave. We just got a bowl season to go.
Bruh.
And
We got what? 2 more months. Well, it ain't really 2 more months. Let's say we got 1 month.
1 month.
Roughly 2 months.
Yeah,
we got-
one and a half.
it's really like one though. Because
Yeah,
we
1.5.
1.5, yeah. Because
I mean, I'm just saying, like, once I'm gonna be happy when we get the final playoff format for next year. When the final vote happens. So we can know exactly where we're talking 6-6, 5-7, 4-8. What we talking? Boom, boom, boom. How they gonna work this? So, bottom line is, that's where we at. But we're looking forward to this weekday Turkey Day Classic, but hey, not only Turkey Day Classic, we also looking forward to. Oh, wait a minute, are you picking Skinny?
Is a school bus yellow?
Is that hate? Is that hate or that's a real pick?
Oh man, look, it's straight hate now. I don't have a dog in the fight, so now it's just straight hate.
I got you. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I just need Skinny to keep doing what they're doing, but also the granddad on Friday.
The Bayou.
That old Bayou Classic, the 50th Bayou Classic. We were supposed to be at.
Yeah, but your boy got doggone. He up there in my neck of the woods.
Who?
Your guy from the guy that was at Grambling. You say now he work at A&M, the one we saw up in the the press box.
But the question is, we'll talk about after. I'm not sure he actually worked for Grambling, or was he just standing? Okay, moving on. We'll figure all that out.
He got a thick Louisiana ass, but yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, he sound like Ed Orgeron.
A light like a no, but it was high, but it was a higher pitch. He like
I feel
imagine Ed Orgeron voice in a normal pitch. And that's it.
I know what you're saying. But we can look the Bayou Classic. You gotta watch it, man. You gotta watch it. For y'all that don't know, take the intensity of Alabama, Auburn, or any Ohio State, Michigan, the game, as they like to call it, and double it in a very confined place where everybody don't mind expressing themselves. And just there you go, Bayou Classic. Ready. Southern, Grambling, everybody. I like the Battle of the Bands, not the halftime, the one the day before.
Yeah, the day before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like it better if they could replace Grambling Band with
man, you stupid, bro.
Just saying.
You's all about throwing shots, huh?
I mean, I'm just saying.
You already said you had a problem with Grambling's white shoes.
Yo, man, I can't do the white shoes, man.
Y'all know why Dave's saying all this, right? I'm waiting till you come back. Y'all know why Dave's saying all this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know, do you? Alabama A&M is featured in something this week that most of y'all gonna watch on Thursday. Be looking for the Alabama A&M marching band.
Whoa. Margin, I'm sorry. Margin, maroon and white. The Freeway of Funk.
Ooh,
okay?
that's
I definitely wasn't gonna say that because
I ain't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah. I got the credentials.
You got the credentials. Will you tell the people where they're gonna be at on Thursday?
Man, they will be in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York. They're already there, arrived. I saw some pictures and videos and stuff like that, so they made it there safely. So shouts out to the band and staff. Safe travels. I know you're gonna have a good showing. Go Bulldogs. So hey, I'll be tuned in.
Yeah, man, it's a I know somebody that's up there with the band, not in the band, but they're there to actually see the band.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that just kind of took the trip too. I mean, like some parents maybe, you know what I mean, that kind of took the trip too.
I know some older alumni that took the trip. That go up there. So, but anyway, we've been on here enough. But for right now, what y'all think? Can we get y'all back in on Saturday morning, man? But we can break everything down. We know game day is on. You can still have game day on in the background. Still whatever you want to do. Watch the West Coast.
Hey, we come on around about the same time. They show the sad story, so y'all can tune in to us and then go back and see your boy.
Oh man, we get the emotional piece.
Yeah, they gonna
folks at me.
You crazy, man. But look, it's gonna be another great rivalry weekend. I expect a couple blowouts, but I still think it's gonna be great. Starting Thursday night. Hopefully I'll be through frying turkeys and cooking whatever else I gotta cook and be done.
Sean said earlier what's the address for the smash burgers?
Well, there won't be no smash burgers. There might be some tomorrow night. What's tomorrow?
Well, you know, I may have a later than normal arrival on Wednesday. I gotta see.
But we ain't cooking that for real.
But you mentioned smash burgers.
That's a possibility. See, I have to tell you about some stuff out there. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
What you mean? What's this weed, Tuck?
Because I will be there. I'll be arriving at the same time they will.
Hold on, ain't you going to?
I'll be arriving at the same time they will.
What'd you say, Dave?
I said, like, what? Tuck won't even be in town, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think he's supposed to be here.
You forgot. I'll be doing 2059. I'll be coming out 2059.
Mr. J Flex, what up, bro?
Yo, J Flex in that thing. Flexing on him. Man, no, seriously. Your house is closer to from my route of work. And I can be there easily. I get off.
I'm about to make some schedule change.
Yeah, we'll figure this out. We'll figure it out. We all grown here.
And there's some, but see, it ain't just about y'all. That's why I have to tell y'all off the air.
Oh, she loves us.
It ain't got nothing to do with her. Stop trying to anticipate what I'm about to say. You know what? That it's time, Dave. Anyway, we'll see y'all Saturday, man. Y'all know how to hit us up on all the platforms for everything that you need. We was on here solid hour and 20. CLP rankings still the same kind of crazy scenarios are still there. Enjoy the rivalry weekend, and from all of us, man, happy early Thanksgiving and just happy Thanksgiving, man. Please enjoy your families and anybody who's special, man. And we appreciate y'all. And so happy Thanksgiving to y'all, man. And Dave, you got anything else?
Yeah. Fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds.
Oh, Tuck ain't got anything to say on that, though, huh?
9-1.
Can't say nothing.
Anyway, man, look, this will be on here, and I can't tell you when we might pop up in here. It might be two of us and pop up on Thursday just to give y'all a happy Thanksgiving message. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen with us? It's whenever. You know, Ben is having his fun in Hawaii. You never know what we gonna do. So, but for real though, man, happy Thanksgiving to all y'all, man. Hope y'all enjoy your families. Hope everything goes on. Y'all pray for your boy. Hope I can make it through the week with all this other stuff that's going on. But anyway, Dave is out. He's done. He's watched TV. Got his Eagle surf on. Tuck, it was good to see you. We up out this thing, man. But down south football, man, we out. Lord, the Eagles.
Burn it.